it's a lovely expression that what goes around comes around, which means that whatever it is I'm giving out is going to come straight back to me, which is a very beautiful reminder that let me think in the right way, speak in the right awareness, do the things which are of benefit. Because if I have served somebody genuinely from my heart, what's going to come around to me are blessings. And we could all do with more blessings, which means that my life becomes richer, fuller, more complete, and I'm able to move forward faster in my own journey. And so being good inside, but doing good means receiving goodness. And so it's a lovely expression, but I have to just make sure I'm on the right side. Probably it was a sequence of events that led me to make the decision that this is the life I want. And so go back to age 15, and I'd been living in England, and I come back to India after having left India as a very young child. And it's the monsoons, and it's heavy rain, and it's Mumbai, and people are on the streets, on the sidewalk, and their home is disintegrated because it was cardboard and the rain has made it all melt, so it's melted down. And my first thought is, I'd like to go straight back to the airport and go. I don't want to see this, I don't want to deal with it. And I couldn't, I had to carry on. But I think that sowed within me the seed of service, that my life couldn't be just for myself. My life had to be one of service. And at that time, soon afterwards, I thought that a professional career, a medical career, is what was needed. And I came to a point where I saw many choices in front of me, and I didn't know where to go. The permissive society, Western society, Eastern society. And I had the opportunity of coming to India for a stretch of time. Now they call it a gap year. We called it a sabbatical year. So I came to India, and it was beautiful being a social butterfly for a few months, but I felt a bit lightheaded and empty. And so I decided I wanted to educate myself. And the first thought that came to me was, I know the Brahma Kumaris, I've met them since childhood, but I don't actually know what they're teaching. And I came knocking on Dadi Janki's door. I was very lucky, she was alone. And I went to talk to her, and she knew exactly what I needed to hear. And she spoke about conscience and the need to awaken the conscience and clear the conscience so that we can understand and decide where to go, what to do with that confidence. And she said meditation was the way. I was hooked. I started, and 6 weeks later, I knew that this is to be my life, and I haven't changed my mind since. When I look at the state of the world and I see the tremendous amount of sorrow and suffering, then I ask myself the question, is there something I can do, not just to help myself, but to take away the pain and sorrow of others? And what comes to mind is the fact that if people could get a glimpse of the spiritual dimension and understand that there's different ways to deal with the situation of the world than we've been doing in the last little while, if a group here, a group here, a group here begin to look at things differently and start making changes in their lives, then I think that the pain and sorrow of the world could be relieved. And that would give me great contentment. So my hope is that people find that light that's going to help them shift their understanding and perception and what it is they do. The love opens my heart. so that with a generous heart I can forgive those who had caused me pain, but also God's love teaches me humility. So that I can seek forgiveness of those whom I had caused pain. And also seek forgiveness from God for having hurt His creation. And the light of love transforms the soul. So that that which is the highest within the soul can emerge and be expressed. The light of love uplifts me, and I leave the darkness down below where it belongs. And I stay in this highest awareness of who I truly am as the creation of the divine, the one whose light can glorify the Father. Filled with the light of love, I have the courage, the faith, and the power to have a glimpse of truth. The light of truth shows me the way to my destination. To truly be a mirror that reflects the qualities of the divine.